Oh, damn. All right. Well, and let's say as I do it,
I'm at. Whoa.
there's maybe someone on the street who notices me, like putting this man in cuffs.
Yeah.
He's just drunk. What? It's ridiculous to charge
Yeah.
him for murder. What is this?
Murder. We didn't even have
that's
a.
a-
Who
Yeah,
died?
that is a really ridiculous thing. Hey, what
I
are you
had a
doing?
suggestion,
Did
but-
anybody even die?
Now,
Yeah.
see here,
No
people.
one's.
See here. You listen to the man with the star.
I know all 23 people in this town. Last I counted, they were all still here.
There's about 1,000 odd
There's
people
at least
in
a
this
couple
town.
hundred.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, all a couple hundred people in this town. I don't notice anybody missing.
Now,
I'm
this
still out there
boy
fishing.
right here is an outlaw from a few towns over. We got a
Oh.
You mean
courier.
Fred? We know Fred. He's been asleep on those freaking tracks for months.
Wait,
Oh,
This
I
is-
don't know what's happening.
Ridiculous charge. This is abusive law.
I want to.
Trial,
I'm gonna grab the boy by his face. I'm gonna look him in his eye, and he's like, "Huh? Well, maybe you should shave your beard. You look mighty familiar to an outlaw on the poster we just got."
Mm,
And then I push him back into the mud, and then I walk away.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. That's a
Yeah.
horrible
My
description.
God, hey, Fred, you want another drink? You look like you can use one.
Give me another. Give me a few more whiskeys.
All right,
Okay.
and then I'm
Good.
gonna give this one to I'm gonna give it to Jacob, the orange guy, because he's such a good drunk. I mean, I feel like it's the opposite of a gold star for a drunk, so that's what I'm giving him.
I mean, Dave, for the record, I would have given it to you if you'd have just said, like, hey, you need to sleep it off. Come on over here. We'll put you in the tank for the night.
Yeah.
Get you right back out.
Yeah, if I agree. Like, if you had been like arresting him for being
Oh
drunk
no,
in
like
public-
Sullivan is just he's a man of it. As I said, it's a game of high ambitions and low restraint. So
yeah, they go straight for murder, and that's why it
Yeah,
falls.
you
apart.
killed everybody. Wait, we're here. No, you didn't. You're dead.
all right, Frank, you're up.
All right.
What's your scene gonna be?
I'm not exactly sure how I can push the scenes, but I do want to make a move towards, like, I'm thinking I gotta get Caleb. Like, we gotta fucking track down some money. All right, I'm gonna go. So Caleb, you left, right? I mean, sorry, Caleb.
Yeah, I
James, you
left
left,
the
right?
saloon.
Where
Yeah.
are you? I'm gonna do my daily walk, and I'm gonna
So
do my.
if you can, okay, Frank, if you do, what was the first one called? Not the resolve, the other one.
Established.
If you establish, you
you
can
set up
tell
the scene.
everyone what's happening in the
Well,
scene.
Okay.
If
I'm
I
gonna-
was outside, there is a chance that I was with the group that interfered with Dave.
Yeah. Okay.
One
Well,
with Van
in that
Cosmo.
case, I'm gonna establish. In that, do I have to tell you guys what I'm trying to establish
Yes,
too?
you do. Yep.
Yes.
All right, I have a pretty good idea that Anthony Spencer, he's got some money. Anyone who's up to his eyeballs in as much dastardly deeds as that gentleman, he's probably making something off of it, and I want that money. I want that guy. I don't know anything about no big scores or nothing, but
Okay.
I'm thinking, you know what? Get my nephew.
Hang on.
Give him an MC
So,
like, hey.
Frank, you don't have to elaborate on what the conversation is going to be about. You just have to
Okay.
set where it's happening, who's in it, and
I'm gonna-
what time of day
All right,
it is. and that sort of
I'm gonna do my daily
You
walk.
can do that though.
Yeah.
You can establish whatever you want as long as there's room to still role play.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna do my daily walk, and since nobody knows that me and James are uncle and nephew, even though we have the same fucking last name.
Same Halloways. It's the West.
Yeah, everyone's Holloway and everyone's Smith. They're all freaking inbred and related anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to find him and once he. I'm gonna do my little daily walk, and then when I see him, I'm gonna beckon like, "Hey, come on over. Step into this little horse trough alley over here,
All
and then we're gonna talk it out."
All
So
right.
I'll do my
Off
daily
you
walk
go.
with the gents and all that. So, all right, James.
Do you make it look like you're talking to me as the sheriff or just as?
Well, this is just how I talk in general. I try to do that relaxed, sort of like I'm
Okay.
everybody's friend. Just don't fuck with the arm of the law. And then in reality, I'm just a jackass who wants to get rich off of anybody.
All right.
It's like, all right. You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Headphone cut out. All right, James. I'm thinking. I'm getting a little bit sick of this this one horse dust devil shit stain of a town. And the fuck? Did we just lose wreckage?
No. Oh wait, we might have. I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on. His net's been dropping in and out.
Okay.
But yeah,
well,
just go ahead and do it anyway.
right.
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired of this one horse shit stained tumbleweed run down. Just I gotta get out of here, and we need money for that. Now I know that that gentleman you've been talking to occasionally here and there, that Anthony Spencer guy. I'm pretty sure, like I know enough about crime though. He's up to his eyeballs in some pretty good stuff. I figure if I was to do my the civic duty, then we could probably confiscate us quite a pretty penny. What say you to that, nephew of mine?
That sounds like a pretty damn good plan.
All right. So now, do you know anything about his? What do you know about his gentleman's club there?
Not too much. I talked to him today about trying to get in there, actually.
I'm thinking there's something in that club. I need an excuse to get in there. Now he keeps. Oh, I'm gonna need rec for that one. Now, do you know if he keeps any guards, or if he keeps any locks, or if he's got any open windows, or any sort of stuff we can get on in there and poke around a little bit?
I got no idea.
You give
but
me
he
a
did
reason.
say that he was.
You give me a reason, I'll come in running, and I'll come in.
He said he'll give me a chance to prove my worth as a man.
Oh
So,
hell, we can do that at a whorehouse.
Yeah.
So, I'm thinking, all right. Well,
I dropped mine back.
Yeah.
all right,
yeah.
back. Me and James are talking about. I think you've got money, and I'm sick of this town, and I want an excuse to bust into your place and start poking around for it.
All right.
So,
I would have difficulty determining whether or not you've succeeded at this conversation since I missed most of it. But yeah, keep going.
yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to wait there. So, now I did hear on the Telegraph we had there was some sort of banditry going on a mining train a while back. Now I don't know what's missing, mostly because there weren't any survivors, and we haven't seen any new faces around town. But I'm gonna need you to go inside there, and I'm gonna need you to take a poke around, take a look. I need a reason. I need something that ain't quite kosher. Or he wouldn't use kosher. I need something that ain't quite legal-ish. If it just looks suspicious, I'll get myself in there. But you give me a reason, I'll get in there, and we'll get our hands on something good. Could be fancy clothes, could be some pretty money, could be any sort of stuff.
I think I can do that for you, Bert.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Then let's do it. There we go.
All right, Frank. You got a white die you can give out. Who's the lucky lady?
I really want. Speaking of lucky ladies, I do want good old Caleb to win in his quest to prove to everyone that he loves pussy. So by doing that, we'd be at the Gentleman's Club. I vote it goes to my dear nephew.
All right, fair enough. All right, Caleb, round 2.
Okay.
You can define whatever you want now.
And just to sort of put things into perspective, we have one more round, and then it comes to the tilt and sort of the climax.
Mm-hmm.
I want to put myself with Rec, him giving me a chance.
All right.
That's it, right?
So
this is establish or resolve.
Establish.
Alright.
Because you said that you would. So I'm saying.
So yeah,
setting
you are
it
going to
now
get
that you
I'm going to give you a
currently
chance.
are.
So now you want to set the scene for me giving you a chance?
Yes.
Or do you want it to go positively and then we set the scene however it is?
I want to set the scene.
All right, then tell us how I've you
Um,
tell me how I've decided to give you a chance is essentially, or what the nature of that exchange is, and then we
I'll
see
say
if you.
You've brought me to the Gentleman's Club.
Uh-huh.
Summoned me there basically, and you have a task for me.
Okay.
All right, I can get down to this. Go ahead, Caleb.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess it would probably be Rec first because him deciding what he wants to do for the task.
Well, so you'll show up at the lodge.
Mhm.
Is technically what it is, and you will be ushered by someone of lower standing to a sort of office room, probably on the second floor in the back.
Mhm.
You know, it's probably got a fireplace in it. a couple of leather couches, and whatever game that I'm pretending that I hunted and killed and put up on a mantle. But obviously I paid for it, because I'm just that sort of man. Mr. Halloway, so good of you to come.
Is it morning or afternoon?
It would have been probably, maybe even like the next
I was gonna
day.
say, yeah, or evening, but oh well.
Probably
Okay.
evening next day, even, unless anybody
Also,
is
this,
uncomfortable with that time skip.
Okay.
Go ahead.
yeah, tip of the hat and say, evening, Mr. Spencer.
Yeah, so I understand your desire to rejoin the upstanding members of society to clear your otherwise good name. I also understand that a person in your position can be somewhat, how do you say, willing to go quite far to restore such an important and personal aspect of an individual's name.
Know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir. I want nothing more than to clear my name.
I happen to be involved in a few business interactions in this town. I like to think of myself as a man who has helped make this town what it is today. I've helped the general store manager to get on his feet. I've helped the bank, and several times when they had insufficient funds to cover themselves. I am, as you might say, a man of the people. Now, it just so happens that in one of these particular philanthropic endeavors, we have hit a bit of a snag. You see, it is important, for reasons that I will not complicate to you, that the town believe there is some issue with a local gang that needs to be established, you understand. Now, it would be ever so helpful to me if you could get together a couple young ruffians and have an eye on the town. On me, of course. Get drunk, get rowdy, pretend to be, how do you say, a gang of hoodlums.
Sounds like something I can do, sir.
Now, if you are willing to do such a thing for me, I would be willing to understand the degree that you would be willing to go to ingratiate yourself. You would absolutely find yourself a pledge, so to speak, of the lodge.
Well, that sounds like a right good deal, sir.
Excellent. I will expect good news from you tomorrow. Here, you take these beautiful coins, and you go have yourself a night with some of your younger friends.
Thank you,
And
sir.
watch
Thank
the
you.
drink. We don't want any repeats. All right.
Yeah.
You take care of yourself.
Zing.
Yeah. Just
All right.
bowing. And,
Caleb, you got a white die, brother. Where do you want to put it? Don't think too
You
much.
toss it over
Wait,
to
he could
Jacob.
keep it, right?
You gotta give it to Jacob? No, you can't keep it this round. Round
Yeah, I
two,
want
you
to toss
can.
it over to Jacob.
All right, Jacob, you got yourself a red and a white, an orange and a white. So, Jacob, you're up. Where do you want to define as a scene?
Oh, did you hear that, Jacob?
No, I think we just
Oh.
lost him.
Oh, he's gone.
Skype is shitty tonight. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm back.
Like areas. Okay.
Okay, did you hear that?
I only heard was I got a white die.
You got a white die?
Yeah, I give you my die.
It's your turn now.
Your
is
turn.
what it is.
God damn it.
All right, so I just since last time I did the whatever the other thing was, I'm gonna do a describe So imagine it's night now.
Mhm.
They're on James and a few people managed to gather together are going on their night in the
Posse.
town.
Yep.
His little posse going on the night in the town, and of course,
Nice little
Van-
posture you got there, boy.
of course, Van knows, of course. He's been Van knows that he got this posse together, and he's been He's been following them since they went out about.
Of course he
From the
has.
bushes.
Of course he has.
Of course.
Just like
Yeah.
pouring whiskey in every open throat he can find.
Yeah.
Such a
All right,
terrible
yep.
character.
I know.
I know. Yeah.
Hey. If I want to be one trick pony, I'm gonna be a damn one trick pony.
Yeah. So,
So
you're
of
following
course
these
he knows-
guys. Yeah.
yeah. So he's following these guys. I imagine they just went into the saloon for the whole get most of the drinks here. Might as well. And so that's where we're gonna be.
Okay. So you're going to be talking to James then?
I'm gonna be talking to James and possibly his posse, depending on if they're not too busy being shit faced.
All right. I guess. Frank, you will take
Yep.
the role of the posse.
Awesome.
All
Done.
right.
I would imagine our posse is getting very drunk,
Yeah,
playing
I
some
was
very.
I was gonna ask you guys. I'm gonna do this a little bit rip-roaring. Is that cool?
Yeah, go for
poker
it, man.
and shit.
All right,
Really
take it away,
Yeah,
James. And sorry, Van, take it away.
Alright, so, I mean, I'm gonna wait a few minutes for them to get in. Let them get settled before I go in. And,
More whiskey.
and after a few minutes, when they probably had a few shots of whiskey, I'm gonna, open the salon doors, tip my hat to the owner, of course. Fine man.
Like, all right, guys.
I'm gonna head to the bar where, James and his group, seem to have gathered by.
Yep.
Bartender, can I get a whiskey over here?
Shiny silver dollar says I can hit that doorknob with a throwing knife.
Oh, you might. Oh, I'd like to see you try, young man.
I'm
Be certainly impressive.
done. Yeah, you seem like a swell feller. I chucked the knife. He chucked the knife. Totally misses all that stuff. This guy's cool. He's drinking with us tonight.
So
I'm
cool.
dutifully ignoring Van's presence completely.
Oh boy, yeah.
Like no, like he's like we're all best friends. Hey, he thought our throw was cool. Like this guy, this fucker, man, he's pretty
Yeah,
fancy
I mean-
too. You gotta get some dirt on
Come
that
on.
shirt, man.
Come on, James. Join us. Have some fun. See, we're all having fun, and Van's gonna down whiskey and try to throw a knife
How much
himself.
of a ruckus did Rec want me to cause?
He gave you
No.
quite a bit.
Did you specify, Rec?
It's more up.
I wanted you to make people think that we had problems with local hoodlums, like a local gang.
Like say starting a bar brawl.
Yeah. I'm
like,
going
say,
to
starting a
fall
bar
off
brawl.
and, yeah, punch Van in the face.
Oh, that's it. Frank, you gotta vote, man. You gotta.
Well, it's 2 O's already. I think that's a fail just outright.
It's already a fail. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't.
Well, if he's gonna punch him in the face, we know that's only going one direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think
Van's gonna be on the store. No, there's no need for that, James. There's
And then
no
I would
need.
assume that the other guys start getting rowdy as well. Yeah.
Start beating him up. Holy shit.
we're all just laughing. There's just one punch. I mean, there's got to be.
Yeah.
There's just one punch. And then
And then
kind of like
Or it-
drunk lunging punch where the person who throws the punch also falls as well.
Actually, if you hit him again when he's down, we're probably all gonna join you and get in a circle and do that whole kick and stomping thing.
God
Yeah,
damn.
if he
But if that
if he
happens,
gets up and says anything to me, I'll
Wow,
probably
this
go at
got
him.
this got dark. Jesus.
the
Yeah.
Wild West, you literally hired us to break and murder. And
You
so it's like
Yeah, but we just so happen to be the group beating up the gay guy in town.
that. Ooh.
It is so dark. Oh, my
We'll,
God.
we'll throw him out of the bar, and if anyone complains, then we'll beat up the person that complains.
All
That's
right.
less dark. I didn't even think about
Yeah.
that.
All right,
Alright.
let's say some people come to his defense, to Van Cosmo's defense, and it turns into a genuine street brawl.
Yeah. I think
That's how it's gonna end up being.
All right.
Van-
Van, you've got an orange
Van's
die to
not
give
fault.
out. So who do you want to give it to?
Oh boy, black die.
Orange, technically.
Orange technically.
Yeah.
I mean, this is hard to decide. I mean, honestly, James, you gotta work with me.
Yep.
Perfect
The
time.
roommate was perfect. Like you just straight up cold cocked him, man.
Yeah,
I was trying to get them together in the drinking party thing, and then everyone starts problem. But
Yeah.
All right.
You gotta work with me.
It was a ballroom blitz.
Wreckage, you're up, man.
Ballroom blitz.
So, what I would like to resolve is, well, you know what? No. Well, it just sort of seems like chronologically, it's sort of kind of crappy that my turn has to come up next, because we should be resolving this sort of street brawl with some, like the sheriff and the deputy and etc. But
I agree. Can we?
No, you
we
can
take your
make it
turn
go back
now
in time.
and just
sort
have
of
your
thing.
turn go
No,
the
no, no.
next day.
Any time. So basically, if you wanted to approach me about your plan before you talk to James, that's perfectly fine. Like, you can do it in any order, like chronologically speaking, as long as it makes sense to the story.
right, how do I do something that would happen later on if we don't know how this resolves?
Well, that you can't. Like,
Okay,
Yeah.
so you can only go
but
backwards.
you can only go backwards to resolve what characters are doing when other characters are doing something, sort of thing. If that makes any sense. So you can't like tell what's going to happen in the future unless you want to skip
Oh,
that.
I
part
know,
ahead.
I know exactly
Okay.
what I'm going to do.
Hmm.
I'm going to positively resolve,
Okay.
so you guys can establish. But I'm going to positively positively resolve me distracting the sheriff, so that he's not the one to go break up the fight that I know is going to come, or the ruckus that's going to come.
I see.
Like, I know that the deputy is going to take care of it because I'm schemingly having
this.
a confrontation with the sheriff somehow.
We can do the face-to-face battle of will thing.
All right. So,
Mhm.
all right, Rek and Frank, you're up.
Mhm.
Go for it.
well, no, you guys have to establish it.
Okay.
Because I'm positively resolving that I do distract him. He doesn't go to the
Well,
brawl.
what about
I
like dropping information about what happened with the carriage being robbed?
Yeah, I mean, but I imagine that he might meet the sheriff at the sheriff's office.
Oh no, yeah, he could come in and say,
Yeah, we need to decide
This
where
is-
they meet.
Oh, we lost Dave.
"No, I'm here."
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured this is nighttime. Would the sheriff still be in his office? Or would he be like, probably just like either heading to the bar or heading home or something?
I don't know.
I guess we don't really know
I think
how
you
late
just
at night.
On your way home.
Yeah, on his way home, and then
Or
he'd
actually, could I just have gone to a different bar? Or is there more than one bar in town? Like, you just meet me at a bar?
That might
Yeah,
be. It's probably a big enough town.
Yeah, I like the idea of two of us sitting over a table in a bar, doing the face-to-face thing while you're trying to distract me. And
Yeah,
I'm just
well,
trying to
we're-
like, fish for information.
No, you know what? Here's exactly. Well, no, I can't. I can't establish. But let me suggest that I invite you, say,
Yeah.
to-
Say,
up to a sort of a room in that bar. Like, they have the sort of a privater room, and I'm going to invite you to make sure that you're not down on the ground floor where someone could come find the sheriff because of the fight.
What about a
I
poker
imagine
match?
Wouldn't I hear the screaming and the fighting?
Well, yeah. Oh no! Well, Dave's got a great idea. What if there's a poker match at the lodge that I invite you to?
Yeah, I think that if you're going to distract me,
Yeah.
I think at the lodge, because I want to get in there in the first place. That makes more
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, I like that. I
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
what
Okay.
I'm thinking. I'm going to go with. I'm going to agree with that and go with There's gonna be like a poker thing at the gentleman's club, or I
Yep.
guess.
I
That
like the
is
gentleman's club idea, though.
that is a good idea. We should do that.
All right, but just for flavor text, can we both just like lose miserably, just fold after fold after fold?
You can do whatever you want.
Mm.
You can do whatever you want.
Oh well, but
As long as the result of this scene is that Wreckage has distracted you significantly.
all right, Rick. Okay. We're gonna do poker then, and we'll be sitting down and doing our little back and forth. But to make it fair, every so often, one of us is just gonna say call after like every second or third sentence, and just roll a d2. Whoever gets the highest, or
I don't think you
I
really
guess-
need to resolve
Yeah.
that.
I don't know. Okay.
So, yeah.
I just think it's fun.
I don't think it's a problem. I don't
I
think
like
it's gonna
the
slow
idea
us
of one
down or
person
anything.
winning and one person losing. It'll help the conversation flow, I think.
Sure.
So,
All right. Well.
Okay.
Do whatever you need to do.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, then we'll start. I walk inside. Got my thumb in my belt right by the sheriff's star, which I wear as a
Yeah.
belt buckle because I'm a man.
Come on, man.
All right,
Mr.
there.
Calloway, how good of you to join us this evening. Pleasure, as always.
Sullivan. See,
My
you're in
name
the
is
place.
not Sullivan.
Oh wait. Oh, you're wait.
Anthony
Spencer.
Spencer.
The hell? Why
I'm
are you not
Sullivan.
showing up on my? Oh, you're Anthony Spencer. I'm not seeing you on roll 20.
Oh yeah, it's because I disconnected and then it didn't reconnect correctly.
Gotcha.
Here, let's make sure you see my roll if we're gonna do this roll resolve.
Yeah, we do. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So. All right. So. All right, Anthony. See, you're in your looking around. See, you're in your place of business. You said you had me. You want to have me on for a friendly little game of poker now, hmm?
Well, I just felt that if we're gonna have these little bi-weekly poker meetings with all of the finest of the town, it just does not make sense. It just wouldn't be gentlemanly of me to disclude the sheriff, our fine, upstanding, law-abiding sheriff, to a friendly little game of poker.
Son, when you lay on that bullshit, you use both hands, don't you? Plonk myself down. You got any drinks around this place?
I might take exception to that sort of talking, Sheriff.
I just talked it the way I sees it. And right now, I see someone who's got something to hide. So deal and tell me, how's business?
Well, the only thing I have to hide, Sheriff, is this miraculous hand I've just received. Why,